Thank you, Mark. A deadly Veterans Day helicopter crash has the Fort Campbell community in a state of mourning. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to News 2 at 5. I'm Bob Mueller. Haley is off tonight. 5 Special Operations soldiers based at Fort Campbell were killed when their Black Hawk helicopter went down in the Mediterranean Sea on Friday. The soldiers from the Night Stalkers 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment have been identified as Chief Warrant Officer 3 Stephen Dwyer from Clarksville, Chief Warrant Officer 2 Shane Barnes from Sacramento, California, Staff Sergeant Tanner Groan from New Hampshire, Sergeant Andrew Southard from Arizona, and Sergeant Cade Wolf from Minnesota. News 2's Tori Gessner has more now on how the tragedy is impacting the community.
Few understand the feeling of mourning someone you've never met. As a retired Fort Campbell Army veteran, State Representative Ronnie Glynn knows firsthand.
We are a community that when you wear the uniform, we're all the same, no matter what, no matter the color of our skin, our backgrounds, or anything. We wear the same uniform. And so when something like this happens, it affects us all.
Friday's tragedy is no exception. Officials say a Black Hawk helicopter crashed after a mishap during a routine air refueling training mission. The helicopter went down into the Mediterranean Sea off the coast of Cyprus, killing all 5 Fort Campbell Special Operations soldiers on board. Glynn says it feels like a terrifying deja vu.
Unfortunately, we shake our head and say, not again. We don't want to go through this again.
Earlier in March, 9 Fort Campbell soldiers were killed during a training mission in Kentucky when their 2 Black Hawks collided. Montgomery County Mayor Wes Golden says every loss takes its toll.
Our soldiers and their families, they're intertwined with everything of who we are as a community. So when a loss is experienced over there, it's experienced across our whole community. Their kids are in our schools, their spouses work at our businesses, our school systems, and it's a horrible time right now.
Officials say the 5 soldiers who were killed in Friday's crash came from rare patriotic families with deep military service ties. Their loss serving as a reminder of the selfless soldiers willing to lay down their lives for our country.
We as a community, we are always going to coalesce around our families in times of tragedy. And we're always going to make sure that we're taking care of each other and looking out for each other. And I don't think we can ask for anything more.
Officials say there were no signs the crash was due to any hostilities. The Night Stalker Foundation is working directly with this unit to support the families of the fallen soldiers. If you'd like to donate, we have that info on WKRN.com. Bob.
Thank you, Tori. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear reacted to the chopper crash on social media, posting, "Our nation is coming together to mourn the 5 soldiers." He called the crash, quote, "a heartbreaking reminder of the sacrifices these heroes make for our country and our freedoms." Tennessee Governor Bill Lee also posted on X asking for Tennesseans to join in prayer for soldiers' loved ones. He ordered flags at the state capitol to be lowered until Friday.